Hello everyone. Welcome to Super Hits Movies. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Battle Angel, a 2019 American cyberpunk action film based on Yukito Kishiro's manga series Battle Angel Alita. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez, produced by James Cameron and John Landau. So friends, this movie starts at a time which is 300 years after the World War. That is, 300 years ago there was a world war in which the whole world was destroyed. There we are shown a spaceship on which a whole world was inhabited, and the people living in the spaceship threw their garbage on the ground. One day a doctor finds a robot in that garbage, and it was not an ordinary robot. In fact, it was such a robot whose half of the body is of a human, but half of the body is of a machine. That doctor picks up that robot and brings it to his house, and he repairs that robot well, gives it a new body. Then the next day that robot wakes up, who was a girl, and she was very happy to get this new body. Then she asks the robot doctor who I am and how I came here, where I came from. Now, because the doctor himself does not know where she has come from, the doctor does not tell her anything. But the doctor only tells her that when you met us from the garbage, half of your body was destroyed. But your mind was alive, it was active. And later we repaired your body and made it absolutely fine. That is, we joined another body with you. After that, the doctor shows her this world. She is very happy to see the buzzing city, and she also sees that spaceship, and she asks the doctor, what is this? Is this a world? On which the doctor tells her that after the World War, this was the last city left, and its name is Sky City, and life is very good in Sky City. Everyone wants to go there, because rich people live there and poor people live in our world. And then the doctor gives that robot a name. He tells her that from today your name is Alita. Hearing this name, Alita becomes very happy. The doctor also tells Alita that all the people living on the ground work for Sky City, because there are a lot of farms, factories, industries in Sky City. After that, Alita meets a boy there whose name is Hugo. When Hugo sees Alita's body, he praises her a lot, because her body was a robot body which was very powerful. Alita and Hugo become good friends. On the same night, a girl is murdered in the city. Actually, there was a serial killer in that city. He used to capture girls and murder them, and later he used to sell their body parts. On the same night, Alita sees the doctor who was returning home from somewhere. Alita sees that the doctor has blood on his hands. Seeing this, she thinks that the murderers in the city, that is, the killer, is none other than the doctor. Then the next day her wife comes to meet the doctor, because there was a separation between the two. Here we learn that the body that the doctor has put on Alita is actually her daughter's body. Now, because her daughter was dead, he gave her body to Alita. After this, Hugo takes Alita to play a game with him, and this game was very famous in the city. Alita impresses everyone because she plays this game very well, and Alita wins that game too. After this, Hugo takes Alita to his favorite place. It was a building roof from where the whole city could be seen, and the Sky City was also visible from here. There is also a very big pipe there. Hugo tells that all the goods from the Sky City to the ground come through this pipe. And I am doing a lot of hard work to go to the Sky City, and you will see that I will go there one day. Alita asks how the Sky City looks like, on which Hugo tells that the doctor had actually picked you up from the garbage, and that garbage was from the Sky City. It means that you have come from the Sky City. But Alita did not remember anything about this, and she had forgotten her whole past. Actually, her memory was lost. Then the next day the doctor goes out of the house, and Alita follows him and follows him. And here Alita finds out that the doctor is not a killer. In fact, he is a warrior hunter. Warrior hunters are those who kill killers, and later the bodies of those killers are taken to the factory. In return, a lot of money is received. Here Alita finds out about the doctor. In the meantime, a killer comes there, and this was the killer who was killing the girls living in the city. Then Alita competes with that killer bravely, and she beats him so much that she forces him to run away from there. But Alita succeeded in killing another killer. Then the doctor and Alita take the head of the killer and go to the factory, where they get $20 in return for the killer's head. After this, they tell their story to Dr. Alita. How did she become a warrior hunter, and why did she become a warrior hunter? They say that this is the story of the time when my daughter and I used to live together. And then one day he made a robot, and that robot came to his house and took away his daughter. After this incident, the doctor was very angry with that robot, and the doctor broke his own robot and killed him. And after this, the doctor became a warrior hunter. After this, we are shown a man whose name is Vector. Vector was actually the owner of the race game in the city. And Vector was the one who conducted this game. And with Vector, we can also see the doctor's wife. And here we find out that the doctor's wife is actually with Vector. Because Vector had promised him that he would send him to Sky City. And because of this, the doctor's wife herself is a doctor. But she also works for Vector. Then we see the same robot that Alita killed last night. That robot goes to Vector and tells him that Alita has done to my body. On which Vector tells him very badly that you were beaten by a child. The robot says that she is not a child, but she is very powerful. Vector tells that robot that now your job is to kill Alita and bring her in front of me. Then Hugo takes Alita to show the same race game. He also tells Alita that the winner of this game is sent to Sky City. Hearing this, Alita is very happy. Then Hugo takes Alita to show a ship. He tells that this ship is 300 years old, which is the enemy's ship. When Alita sees that ship attracts her a lot. That's why Alita jumps into the water and goes to that ship. Alita also gets a high-tech body in this ship. Alita comes to the doctor with that body, and she tells the doctor to replace this body with my body. That is, fit this body with my head. But the doctor refuses to do this. He tells that this body is very powerful, because there are a lot of weapons in it. And if this body is fitted with you, you will become very dangerous, and you will kill people and destroy the city. Hearing this refusal, Alita gets very angry. After this, Alita goes to the factory. Going there, Alita decides that she is also a warrior hunter from now on. She goes to a club with Hugo, where all the hunters of the city were sitting. And she teases everyone that we should kill the Vector robot, because he is the killer who is killing all the girls in the city. And he is also killing other people. One of them makes a lot of fun of Alita. He says that if you are so small in size, then how will you kill someone? And how did you become a warrior hunter? Hearing this, Alita beats him badly. He goes and falls behind and backs off. Seeing this, all the hunters are very surprised. In the meantime, the Vector robot comes there, which had grown a lot in size, because the doctor's wife had upgraded it. As soon as he comes, the robot attacks Alita. And in return, Alita also attacks him. And that robot comes to an underground place to save his life. Then Alita also follows him and comes to that underground place. And there is a fierce fight between the two here. But in the end, the robot kills Alita and breaks her body. But in the meantime, the doctor and Hugo come there. They compete a lot with that robot. And they fight him a lot and burn his body. Then that robot runs away to save his life. The doctor brings Alita's cut body home. Alita's body was completely destroyed. Now because the doctor has no other option. That's why he joins that body with Alita, which Alita brought from that ship. When Alita wakes up the next morning, she feels very good. Because now she has got a new body, which was very powerful, had weapons. And with the help of that body, fire can also be summoned. And Alita is very happy to get this new body. The next day Alita goes to meet Hugo, to show him her new body. When Hugo sees his body, he becomes very happy. And he likes his body very much. He gets very impressed. Here Hugo tells Alita that I want to go to Sky City as soon as possible. But every person needs some points to go there. And these points can either be taken by killing someone, or can be won by winning that race game. Hearing this, Alita gives Hugo her heart, and tell him to take her heart and sell it. In return, he will get some points, and then he can go to the Sky City. And Alita's heart is not a normal heart. In fact, it has a lot of power. So powerful that it can light the whole city for many months. But Hugo refuses to take Alita's heart, and says he cannot take it. He tells Alita to keep her heart with herself, because her heart is very important, and says that she should participate in the race, because he feels that Alita can win this race. And if she wins, they both can go to Sky City. Hearing this, Alita agrees immediately, and she gets ready to participate in the race. And she wanted to do all this for Hugo, because she liked Hugo. After this, we see Vector, who hires some killers and hunters to kill Alita. He tells everyone that if you kill Alita in the race, then he will give them 5 million points each, which is very important to go to Sky City. Then we see the hunter who was killed by Alita in the club, and he wanted to take revenge from Alita for his insult. And now he wants to take this revenge first from Hugo. So that hunter kills a man and puts all the blame on Hugo. Now because Hugo was accused of killing someone, That's why he became a killer. On the other hand, we see Alita, who participated in the race. And the race was about to start. All the killers in the race are after Alita. That's why they attack Alita. But Alita was no less than anyone. That's why she keeps killing them one by one while competing with everyone. Then Hugo's call comes to Alita, who tells her that the hunter is behind me, and he wants to kill me. Then Alita leaves the race and goes to save Hugo. When Alita reaches the hunter, she beats him very badly. While the whole city is shown that Hugo has become a killer, and he also had a charge. That is, whoever finds him will get $30. And then the city police come there to kill Hugo, because everyone believed that Hugo is a killer and it is necessary to kill him. That's why everyone tells Alita to kill Hugo. But Alita doesn't kill Hugo. Meanwhile, seeing the opportunity, the hunter kills Hugo with a sword. And here Hugo is counting his last breath, and finally dies in the arms of Alita. Now we see the doctor's wife comes there, who tells Alita to cut Hugo's head, because we will put a body with his head, and we will make his body a robotic body. Because the doctor's wife had changed now. She had become good. And she wanted to do this so that Hugo would come back to life. And here Alita does the same. And to show everyone, she cuts Hugo's head and brings it in front of everyone. But later she takes Hugo's head to the doctor, where the doctor does the operation and puts another body with Hugo's head, on which Hugo comes back to life, which makes Alita and Hugo both very happy. Because now Hugo also had a body like Alita, meaning a robot body. The doctor tells Alita that Vector frauds everyone, cheats everyone, because he deceives everyone and says that he will give them money and send you to Sky City, while no one in Sky City goes through money, and not everyone can go to Sky City. Only those people can go who are born there, and they can also stay there, and only those people can go from this world to Sky City, who will be the winner of that race. Otherwise no one can go. Doctor also tells Alita that I and my wife were born in Sky City, and we came here to get our daughter's treatment. And after that she got stuck here. Hearing this, Alita gets very angry, and she goes to kill Vector. Alita goes straight to the factory, and all the machines of the Vector there attack Alita. But now Alita had a body that was very powerful. That's why Alita was killing everyone one by one, after destroying all the machines and robots. Now Alita goes to kill Vector, but then a robot of the Vector comes there, which attacks Alita, because of which Alita gets injured and falls down. And then Alita remembers her past. That is, her memory had come back now, which was lost. Alita sees that she was a fighter, and Alita had also participated in that world war, which happened about 300 years ago. But in that war, all Alita's friends were killed and Alita too was injured, and was thrown in the garbage. And here Alita remembers everything, that all this is being done by the owner of Sky City, and he had also killed all Alita's friends. And here Alita remembers that my mission is this, that I have to kill the owner of Sky City. When Alita remembers all this, then she gets very emotional, that she lost all her friends, and she gets very angry too. And then that robot attacks Alita, and Alita, with the help of her sword, she cuts that robot into 2 pieces. And then Alita stabs the Vector with that sword, and the Vector also dies there. Then Alita gets a call from the doctor, who tells her that Hugo is going towards Sky City, climbing those pipes. Then Alita also goes up following him, and tells him that you don't need to go to Sky City, because there is nothing above. We both will live together in this world. Then Hugo agrees to Alita's words. But from top of the Sky City, the owner of Sky City was watching all this. And that's why he leaves one of his weapons on them, by which Hugo's whole body is cut into different parts. But then Alita holds his hand. But his hand breaks from Alita. That's why he falls down. Alita gets very sad after losing Hugo, and she starts crying. Now Alita decides that she will go to Sky City, and she will not leave the owner of Sky City. She will kill him, because she wanted to avenge Hugo's death. In the next scene we see that Alita has been declared the winner of that race, and she shows her sword towards Sky City, and she tells the owner of Sky City that I am coming to kill you, to take revenge from you, and see, I will make your life miserable, and will not leave you alive. And with this movie ends here. I hope you liked this movie. If so, then please hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. Till then, stay safe and keep enjoying.